I think it got started with Young Scooter, Pee Wee. It got started with Pee Wee,
Pee Wee
Rosco.
Rosco.
Yeah, it started with Rosco, bro. Rosco called me out the blue, said, "Hey man, you that nigga from Memphis, man." He like, come on to the A and fuck with me, John. Come on to the A and fuck with me. You gonna love it. So I pull up to the A. First day there, he take me to the studio with Future. First day there, and I'm sitting in the studio. I'm on my phone. I'm just chilling. Future come out the booth and say, bro, you that nigga from Memphis, man. I'm like, yeah. He said, what's your name, man? OG? I'm like, yeah. He's like, facts. Went back in the booth, came back out there motherfucker 30 minutes, pulled this cup, pulled this drink up, said, let's do one for the streets, bro. I said, bet, let's do it. Then when the OG booth dirty, drinking on dirty, that shit happened. Not me and
What
Scooter.
era? To be clear, hold on. To be clear, what era of Future was this, so the fans can understand what you're
What
talking
era
about?
was what?
Of Future was this when Roscoe took you in there with Future? Where was
This
Future
one,
in his
Future. This
career?
before Future took off. This was when Future was on that Rex on Rex on Rex. Well, he was a feature on the Rex on Rex song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this before Pluto. This before Dirty Sprite. This before all of this. You know what I'm saying?
But
Dirty Sprite
everybody in
came
Atlanta
out.
was saying he the nigga.
Dirty Sprite was coming out. You know what I'm saying? So right before Dirty Sprite. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was Streets Calling. Like it's been a long
Nah,
time coming, babe.
it was the one before Streets Call. It was the one with Bitch Gonna Be a Bitch, a Hoe Gonna Be a Hoe. What tape that was? Y'all True Story? Is it called True Story?
Whatever. Well, he had the blue shit on with the
Nah,
scars
it was
on.
before Astronaut Status. It was. You remember? It was right before he dropped the single Tony Montana. You remember when he dropped Tony
Yeah.
Montana? We was in there in the tattoo parlor. We had a couple of bad things in there with us, and they telling us this a hit, this a hit.
Yeah.
Right before
Yeah. So
Tony
it was around
Montana.
that time. It was before he ever came to Memphis.
Before he ever came, yeah, that was
Wherever
right
he
before
came to
Tony
Memphis
Montana.
though.
Tony Montana brought him to Memphis. That's what
Tony
brought him to
Montana
number
brought him
two.
to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there every day with him after that for about 2 months straight, 3 months straight. Me and Scooter locking in. So me and Scooter the one became best friends. Still best friends to this day. We talk 2 days after week. You know what I mean? So like we locked in. Scooter took me to Alley Boy. Alley Boy and Gucci was best friends at the time. Scooter had just signed with Gucci. So Scooter signed with Gucci. When Scooter signed with Gucci, Scooter told me Gucci saw me and I did a song with Rocco in the motherfucker. So now him and Rocco going back and forth. My fault. Now him and Rocco going back and forth about who gonna sign me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My other
So
phone.
this when Future was still signed with Rocco, right?
Yeah, this one Future was signed with Rocco. So
Okay.
Future signed with Rocco, and and so when I come in, Scooter said, "Hey, bro, I got a situation for you with Gucci." At the time, Lionheart got me a situation with Rocco. So I'm up there to meet Rocco and Gucci on Saturday and Sunday. So when Rocco realized I'm in the studio with Gucci, he pulled up. So now both of them in there. They arguing back and forth in the studio. Rocco like, boy, we ain't got to argue over this, boy. We can just sign them together. Gucci told him straight up, he said, hey, boy, I don't need no help with this boy. He's just like me. I don't need no help with this boy. He gonna sign with you, he gonna sign with me. If he choose you, I'm cool. If he choose with me, he know how I'm rocking. He know what we doing. And I just felt like Gucci was more kind of like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Rocco was more laid back. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to go with Gucci. So that's how the situation happened with Gucci. Like So I met Pee Wee. Pee Wee took me to Scooter. Scooter took me to Alley Boy. Alley Boy took me to Duct Tape Black. Duct Tape Black. And both of us got signed to Gucci the same day, me and Duct Tape Black.
So Big Bank was signed to Gucci too.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, well, I'm telling y'all, news you can use broadcast. That's some news you can use. I didn't even know that. You see what I'm saying?
At
Now
the
y'all got
time,
some news you can use. Big Bank ATL from Big Fat Podcast.
when
OG
I was
Buddha just
signed,
let y'all know at the time he
when
was
I was
signed to
signed with
1017.
when I was signed with Gucci, Walker was the first artist. Scooter was the second. Nicki Minaj was the third. Dolph, Bankroll Fresh, Migos, Pee Wee Longway, Thug, Duke. Um, damn, I might be leaving somebody out. It was. I'm probably leaving a couple people out. It's Thug. It was a lot of us, bro. It was a lot of us to a point where I'm the only person that can get a mixtape out. Didn't do a mixtape with him off the label because he went to jail right before it was time to do my job.
He caught. Is it true he caught his last charge in Memphis?
Nah,
What happened in Memphis at the strip club
um, I don't
when
remember.
he sprung on somebody or something, DJ or something?
I don't remember what happened. I just know the DJ did something. He played some music he ain't supposed to play or something. Gucci gave him a new song to play that we had just did the studio. You know what I'm saying? See if you can find
Yeah.
my other phone. You know what I'm saying? So he gave him a song to do in the studio. Pick up on the seats. I guess Gucci sent him 3 songs, and the nigga played all 3 songs. And by the time we made it across the club to the DJ, he, Memphis nigga getting tough. He like, man, I don't want to hear that shit, this and that. No, we were mobbing how we mobbed. That shit jumped off how it jumped off. It got ugly for the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Took his laptops and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way Pooh Shiesty how Pooh Shiesty had all the shirts and all that shit, we had that same shit. You know what I'm saying? He sent me
Okay.
home with 1,000 shirts. I gave them motherfuckers to everybody in the city.
What about